Alright, it's winter time here in Canada, and well, it's kind of spring, but it still feels like winter. Anyway, I'm getting my motorcycle ready for my first ride out, and yeah, these KLX 250s are great motorcycles, a lot of fun. I enjoy them a lot, but it seems to be a common issue getting them started up when the riding season, after you've had them sitting even for a couple days. So, in particular with the cold, I had a challenge. I'd like to say that there was something sophisticated about what I did, but all I did was turn on my furnace here, warm it up a little bit, made sure that I had enough juice, so hooked it up to my my truck battery, and that was it, man. That's all there is to the process. Make sure you follow the right procedure when you connect it. Incidentally, I left my my truck off. I didn't turn it on, so that it, I heard somewhere that there's a risk that if you have the truck on at the same time as the motorcycle, there's a chance that you might damage the electronics on both vehicles, on one or both vehicles. I don't know if that's true, I haven't verified it, but figured better safe than sorry, so I left the truck off. Anyway, that's the process, and basically all I did was just, I gave it a bunch of fuel, but then not too much to choke it. I did what I could to warm up the motorcycle with the furnace. Another option that I heard is you can take a blow dryer and warm up the carburetor. Focus on the carburetor, but see if you can warm up the engine with a blow dryer. Maybe if you're in an area where you're out in the open, put a tarp around it. Basically, just try to warm up the motorcycle, and then just keep turning it over. Play with how much fuel you want to give it. Give it some. Don't give it too much. Maybe choke it or drown it out a little bit with too much fuel, and then pull back, let it sit for a bit. Don't constantly try to start up the vehicle or start up your motorcycle, but just give it breaks in between, and eventually you just keep doing that on and on, she'll turn on. So that was my experience just now. This was the hardest startup I've had so far, I think, probably because it's so cold right now. But for all the KLX 250 owners out there, don't feel like you're doing something wrong if you can't get your motorcycle started up. You're a little bit fussy. Other than that, though, great ride. I've read on forums that there's a lot of modifications or small modifications you can make to deal with this issue. In my opinion, don't worry about it. Just maybe start your motorcycle every couple days, or with some frequency. All right, enjoy your riding. I know I will in a short while.